Hello everybody, my name is Mitch. We're going to be doing power yoga flow today. Last week we did a lot of upper body work. This week we're going to be doing a lot of kind of leg work, working into chair posture. When we get into our chair posture, the important thing, once you get there, is to make sure to tuck your pelvis. So you're going to actually relax behind the thighs, in the back of the thighs here, and you're going to tuck the pelvis under as opposed to kind of sticking it out. So if you feel like you're sticking it out and you find like a little curve in the low back, try to tuck that under and press that curve out to straight. All right, we're going to get right into it. Running a little bit behind here on our schedule. And we're going to just come to the top of the mat to start. It's a little bit of a warm, sunny day. We finally got one of these, so we're going to do some hot yoga as well if you're just stepping outside, or if you're inside, just regular power yoga. Whatever you do, make sure you have some water here today so that you can kind of take breaks as you need. But to start off, come to the top of the mat and take a moment and find your awareness. Notice what's going on in your space. Like I have my neighbors hanging out in the other yard there, so you might be hearing some kids playing. Got the trees blowing, just paying attention to what's going on around me. And then in your own time, start to pay attention to what's going on inside of you. Not just the external surroundings, but what's happening on the inside. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you're energized from the sun. Maybe you're just excited to get some power yoga in. Whatever it is, you're just paying attention. And take your awareness all the way to the base of the feet. Feel on the bottoms of the feet. Notice any sensations that are going on. Keep your awareness in the bottoms of the feet. Find the big toe mound, the little toe mound in the center of the heel. This gives you a triangle base of support on each one of your feet. And you're going to imagine that triangle kind of reaching into the center of the earth. From there, bring your awareness up the shins, up the calves, into the kneecaps. Activate your quadriceps, and you're going to actually lift your kneecaps up as you do this. Then you're going to tuck the pelvis like we showed. So one more time, it's going to be tucked under as opposed to sticking out. So tuck your pelvis under. And from there, your awareness comes up the spine, into the shoulders. Your palms can face open, shoulders melting down the back. Keep the awareness coming up. Come into the chin. Feel your chin slightly tucked. You don't want to be completely down towards the chest, but you don't want to be reaching up with your chin. So keep that tucked chin, and then take your awareness to the crown of your head. Imagine that there's a string that's pulling the crown of your head up to the sky, but don't allow your chin to come up with it. So reaching up through the crown, reaching down through the base of the feet. We're in Tadasana, our mountain pose. As you're ready, we're going to find a little bit of flow. So inhale here. Exhale, send all of your awareness down through the base of your feet into the center of the earth. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky as you draw your awareness back up the spine into the crown. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, crown to the front of the room, tailbone to the back of the room, a nice flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to a high plank. Tuck your tailbone here, just like we have been doing since the beginning. And then you're going to come forward and down all the way until your knees, chest, and chin touch the ground. Untuck the toes, press the feet into the earth, draw your elbows towards one another. Inhale, lift into a baby cobra. Spread across the collarbones and float the hands. Exhale, forehead to the ground. Inhale, press into the tabletop for a moment, tuck your toes, and then exhale, send your hips back and up, downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling out your first down dog, just warming up here. When you're ready, find stillness. Sending your legs towards the back of the mat. That'll encourage your heels towards the ground. They don't have to get there, but you're just trying to encourage it that way. When you're ready, inhale the left heel to the sky. Trying to mirror here. Exhale, step it in between the hands. Inhale, elongate. Find your knees stacked directly over your ankle and keep your hip tucked into the side. So if you feel your hips splaying out and you feel your body falling into the space, lift your body up, tuck that hip in. This is going to be really important in our chair pose later. From there, inhale, lift the back leg up and then step it forward to the front. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll all the way up to standing, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center, release them to the side. Check in with your Tadasana. Notice any difference from the right to the left side, driving your awareness inward as we do this practice. When you're ready, exhale fully, everything to the center of the earth. Inhale, your awareness comes up the body, the arms reach up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your high plank. Tuck the tailbone. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, come all the way down, knees, chest, and chin touch the ground. Press the feet into the ground, draw the elbows back. Inhale into baby cobra. Maybe you want to press up into your up dog. From there, exhale over the toes, come into downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling it out, just warming up here. When you're ready, find stillness. And inhale the right heel to the sky. Step it in between the hands. Exhale, and then inhale, elongate. Make sure you're tucking that thigh into the side. So once again, if you feel like you can fall into this space here, that's not what we want. We want to bring our torso up off of the thigh and bring the hip to pinch in so that the knee and the ankle and the hip are all in one line. From there, exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll all the way up to standing. Hands through heart center and release. Take a moment and check in. So we're going to add our first chair in from here. You might want to shake out the legs, whatever you need to do. We're just kind of getting warmed up still. And when you're ready, exhale fully. This time, scoop the ground as you inhale, coming up into chair. In chair, you want your big toes to come close to touch. They can be wider apart. It's not really a big deal at this point. Heels are a little bit far apart. Knees are connected in together, and you're tucking that tailbone one more time. So you're going to see it's not sticking out, tucking it under. All right. From there, you're in your chair pose, and your arms come up to the sky, shoulders melting down the back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Step the legs back. Exhale, come all the way down to the knees, chest, or chin, or halfway to chaturanga. Flip the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a moment, find your down dog. And then take a deep bend in the knees, look between the hands, walk, step, or float to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Keep the toes together, heels are apart, knees are together. Inhale up into chair. Tuck the tailbone. Exhale to stand, hands through heart center and release. All right, so in chair, we want to make sure that our hips are nice and even, and that's going to be important later on in the practice. So for right now, we're going to stretch our side body. Keep your awareness in your hips. Hips are stayed even with one another. We're going to inhale the arms up. Take the left hand, grab the right wrist. Exhale, take a side bend here, stretching the right side body. You don't want your hip to come forward. There's a tendency for the hip and the shoulder to come forward. Take a gaze under the right armpit, and that's going to help encourage your hip back to stay square. Inhale to elongate the side. Exhale, take it further into the bend here. And then inhale up to standing. Switch the grip. Exhale over to the other side. Once again, look under that armpit. Feel your hip plugged backwards. It's going to want to come forward, but keep it plugged backwards. Exhale here. Inhale, elongate the side. Exhale, deep. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, hands through heart center and release them to the side. Okay, so keeping those hips nice and square is really important. We're going to be twisting our chair later on, but you want to keep your hips even. So as you're ready, exhale here. On your inhale, scoop the ground, come up into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Step back, exhale, chaturanga, halfway down. Flip the toes, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. And then add a warrior one here. So when you're ready, inhale the left heel to the sky and step it in between the hands. Ground the back foot, exhale here. Knee is over the ankle, the hips in line with the knee and the ankle, and you're going to inhale up for warrior one. In warrior one, your knee is still over your ankle. Your hips are nice and squared. If you need to draw back on the left hip and draw forward on the right hip. Do that. Ground the outside edge of the back leg and lift through the inside edge. Keep those hips square. Inhale the arms up. And exhale. Inhale. Rotating those pinkies in. Thumbs can rotate outward. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, pour forward and down, coming into a pyramid pose. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Stay down here and inhale and exhale one more time. Plant the right hand inside of the left foot. Inhale, open the left arm to the sky. Exhale, revolve deep in this twist. Inhale one more time. Exhale, return the right hand. Bend in the left knee, sorry. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Forward fold on an exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Keep those big toes touching. Inhale, up into chair. Hold the chair as long as you want. You can just hang out in the chair, or you can exhale to stand and release. When you're ready, we're going to keep this flow going. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale, scoop the ground, find your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back all the way through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right heel to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, elongate, ground the back foot. Exhale here. Knee, ankle, and hip all in one line. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale. Ground through the outside edge of the back foot. Lift through the inside edge. Your knee is over your ankle. Your hips are squared to the front. Inhaling and exhaling. And then inhale to elongate the front leg. Exhale, pour forward and down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Stay down here. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, deep. Plant the left hand inside of the right foot. Inhale, open up the right arm. Exhale, deep into revolve. Inhale, and exhale to return the top hand. Bend the front knee, lift the back leg, forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, half lift, and exhale. Inhale up into chair. You might just stay here. You might want a really powerful practice, and you can just stay in chair. You might press up through your standing posture, releasing the hands. If you're staying in chair, just stay there. If not, inhale, come back into your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right heel to the sky, or left heel, sorry. Exhale, step it through. Ground the back foot, inhale up, warrior one. All right, we're gonna add a little bit more here. Exhale here. Inhale, make sure your knee, ankle, and hip are all in one line. Exhale. When you're ready, tilt your body forward and lift the back leg. We're coming into a warrior three variation. Exhale here. Inhale, elongate the crown and the heel away from one another. Press the heel into the back of the room. Point the back toes towards the ground. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, return. Take that warrior one more time. Exhale, high plank to chaturanga. You might float your leg this time, maybe leaving that back leg up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep bend in the knees, look between the hands, walk, step, or float, front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into chair. And just hold your chair here. Everybody's holding the chair this time. Your knees are behind your toes. Your big toes are touching. Your heels are slightly apart. Your knees and your hips are all nice and even. Exhale and inhale. Keep that tailbone tucked. You're not sending your booty out. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, high plank to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step it through. Ground the back foot. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale. Knee, ankle, and hip all in line. Inhale. Exhale. This time we're coming forward. Inhale up. Exhale, lean forward and then float the back leg. Left leg lifts. Crown to the front of the room, tailbone to the back, heel to the back. Toes are pointing down. Exhale. Inhale, elongate. And exhale. On your next inhale, find your warrior one. One more time. Your hips are nice and square. Exhale, high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, lift between the hands, and make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up into chair. Tuck your tailbone, knees behind the toes. We're hanging out in chair. Lots of work in chair today. Inhale, and exhale. Couple more breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Can you sit lower into your chair without your knees coming forward, without the butt sticking out? Can you rotate those pinkies in and the thumbs out? Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, make your way through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the left heel to the sky. Step it through. Ground the back foot. Inhale, warrior one. And exhale. One more time. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale up. This time float forward into your warrior three. Exhale. Get a nice long spine here, grounding through the standing foot. Inhale. Crown and heel reach away from each other. Exhale. Inhale. This time we're going to, as we exhale one more time, inhale, come into warrior two. So you're going to ground the heel, open up the chest to the side, and release the arms. We're going to find our form. Knee is over the ankle. This time we opened the hips up so our hips aren't squared anymore. All right? Knee is over the ankle. Ankle's in line with the knee. Knee is in line with the hip. If you feel your hips splaying out, tuck it under. From there, you can see your big toe on your front foot. Ground through the outside edge of the back foot and lift through the inside. Hips are opened up to the side. Shoulders come back so that they're in line with the hips. Exhale here. Inhale, the arms to parallel. Exhale, turn the gaze forward. Find our warrior two. All right, those are our standing postures. We're going to go warrior one, warrior three, warrior two. So get nice and comfortable here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. The next exhale, release the heel, windmill the hands, high plank to chaturanga. Maybe float that back leg. Exhale down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, lift between the hands, walk, step, or float, front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up into chair. All right, this chair, we're going to add a slight twist here. Take your awareness into the hips, and we're going to open up, dropping the left hand to the back of the mat, right hand to the front of the mat. Don't let your knee come forward. Don't let your hip come forward. So keep those in line. Keep them locked together, knees, hips, and ankles. Exhale. The twist is above the navel here. Inhale, and exhale. All right, this time, inhale the arms up to neutral. Check in with your knees, hips, and ankles. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right heel to the sky and step it through. Ground the back foot. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale. All right, notice your hips are squared to the front. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale up. As you come forward on an exhale, transfer into your warrior three. Inhale, elongate the spine. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Drop the right heel, finding warrior two. Release the hands. Heels can be heel to heel or front heel to the middle of the arch on the back foot. Knee is right over the ankle. Hip is in line with the knee, not splayed out. Tuck that under. You can see your big toe. Ground through the outside edge of the back foot, lift through the inside edge. Take your shoulders, square them to the hips, bring them slightly back so they're directly above the hips. Exhale here. Inhale the arms up to parallel. If there's space in your neck, exhale, the gaze comes forward. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Getting nice and comfortable with your warrior two. Noticing any difference from one side to the other. Feeling your arms reaching away like somebody's pulling each arm away from you. Exhale. Last inhale. And on your exhale, windmill the hands, release the back heel. High plank to chaturanga. Maybe you're floating the back leg. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, make your way to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up into chair. Tuck that tailbone. Keep the knees, ankles, and hips all tied together. Exhale, send the right arm to the back of the mat, left arm forward. Did your knee come forward? Did your hip come forward? Bring those back in line. Inhale and exhale in this twisted chair here. Inhaling. Gaze can come to the backhand if that helps you. Exhale. Inhaling. Can you tuck your chair a little bit further? Tuck that tailbone. Exhale. Inhale, bring the arms up to the sky. Keep your chair sit. Knees, ankles, and hips are all even. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, from down dog, inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it through. Ground the back foot. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale. Inhale up. We're going to exhale, come forward into your warrior three. Inhale, elongate. Exhale. Inhale, come backwards into warrior two. Exhale. Knee still over the ankle. Ankle, knee, hip, all in one line. Inhale. Exhale, windmill to high plank to chaturanga, maybe floating the back leg. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, look between the hands, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up into chair. All right, from here, bring your hands to prayer. Exhale, tuck that tailbone. Thumbs are coming right to the sternum. We're going to keep the knees, ankles, and hips in line. And then we're going to turn from above the navel, take the right elbow to the left knee. Hook that knee. Did your other knee come forward? Set it back. Inhale, deepen into this twisted chair. Exhale. Can you sit even lower? Are your knees still behind your toes? Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhaling. Exhaling. Then with control, release and turn to your chair. Inhale, lift the hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank to chaturanga. Maybe you're just meeting in down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step it through. Ground, come on up. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale into warrior three. Lean forward, floating the back leg. Inhale, elongate. Exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Ground the back foot. Exhale. Knee, ankle, and hip all in line. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Windmill it out. High plank, chaturanga. Maybe you float the back leg. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up into chair. Hanging out in chair. Bring your hands to heart center. Exhale. Inhale, twist from above the navel on an exhale. Keep your knees back. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, deepen the twist. Keep those knees, hips, and ankles all in line. Inhale. And exhale. Can you tuck your tailbone? Can you sit lower? Are your knees still behind your toes? Inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, release with control. Come back to neutral. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, make your way to down dog. Either high plank to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And over the toes to down dog. Or you can just go to your down dog. From there, inhale, the left heel up. Exhale, step it through. Ground the back foot. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale. Inhale. Come forward. Warrior three. Exhale. Inhale, elongate. Exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Ground the back foot. Open up the hips. Open the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, windmill the hands, high plank to chaturanga. Maybe you float the left leg. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, make your way to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into chair. All right, this is where we're going to go from chair. Find your hands at heart center. Exhale, twist the chair. Keep your knees, hips, and ankles in line. Maybe you're going to open up your hands this time. If you want to work on a side crow, you can also bring your hands to the mat, bring your elbows to the hip and the knee, and then float your legs coming into side crow. Inhale and exhale wherever you are. Inhale, exhale, come down. Inhale, make your way into your twisted chair. Exhale here, last exhale. Inhale, come up into neutral, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. High plank to chaturanga. Meeting in down dog, however you want to get there. Either inhale and exhale, or just go there. Inhale the left or the right heel to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Ground the back foot. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale. Inhale. On your exhale, take it into warrior three. Keep the hip in, knee, hip, and ankle all in one line. That's the theme today. Inhale, elongate. And exhale. Inhale to warrior two. Open the hips, open the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale up. Windmill the hands. Exhale, high plank to chaturanga. Maybe you float the back leg. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, make your way to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up into chair. Exhale here, maybe you take your hands to heart center. Inhale, exhale to twist. You can open the arms and you might just stay here, but if you want that side crow on the other side, bring your hands to the mat. The front elbow to the knee, the back elbow supports the hip, and you float into your side crow. Inhale, and exhale. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, return. Find your twist. Maybe you're in your prayer. Maybe you're opening up. Exhale here. Inhale into neutral. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank to chaturanga. Meet in down dog. Up dog. And down dog. All right, last one, all the way through. Inhale the left heel to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Ground the back foot. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior three. Moving faster. Inhale, elongate. Exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Ground the back foot. Open the hips and shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, windmill, high plank to chaturanga. Maybe you float the back leg. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, make your way to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into chair, whatever variation. Maybe you're hanging out here. Maybe you take a twisted chair. Maybe your arms open up. Maybe you float, finding that crow one last time. Inhale. And exhale down. Find your twist if you're there, or stay in chair if you're not. Inhale, come to neutral. Open those arms up to the sky. Can you sink even further into your chair? Exhale here. Coming as low as you can. Tuck that tailbone. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right heel up. Step it through. Ground the foot. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, elongate. Exhale. Inhale. Come back to your warrior two. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, wimble the hands, high plank to chaturanga. Maybe floating. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, make your way to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up into chair. Whatever variation, maybe you're staying here. Maybe you take a twisted chair. Keep your knees and hips in line. Maybe you're floating this side. Knee and elbow supporting, or knee and hip supported by the elbows. Exhale down. Find your twist. Inhale to release and come into neutral. Hold this chair. We're going to hang out here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, this time stand up. Exhale, forward fold, a big forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands through, heart center. Release them to the side. Find yourself in Tadasana. How's everybody doing? A lot of heat today. Maybe you're outside like me, even extra heat. Inhale and exhale. Check in. Maybe you need to shake out your legs. That'll help. Maybe you want to find that triangle base of support. Big toe mound, little toe mound, center of the heel. Tailbone is still tucked. Kneecaps are still activated. Quadriceps engaged. Shoulders melting down the back, palms forward. Chin is tucked. Crown is lifted. Notice any differences from the very first Tadasana, very first mountain pose, to now. Do you have more energy in your body? Are you more awake? Maybe you're more tired. Isn't that interesting? We're not judging, we're not trying to change, we're just being aware. When you're ready, exhale here. Inhale. Keep those big toes touching. Make any adjustments you need to get those big toes touching. Heels are going to be apart. Zip your legs up. Imagine that the legs have a zipper in between them, and then you can actually zip from the toe all the way up the foot, up the ankle, the calf, through the thighs, all the way together. You have one line of energy in the middle. Exhale here. Inhale, scoop the ground. Keep that leg zipped up. Exhale, we're in chair. If you want, you can hang out in chair, or we can find eagle. So from here, engage the right foot, unzip the left leg, but keep the right leg zipped into the middle, and then bring the left knee over the right knee. Bring the right elbow under the left elbow. Maybe you hook the leg on the calf if that's in your practice, but if not, don't worry about it. We're just here. Squeeze everything to the midline. And if you want a little bit more, you can come down. Bring those elbows towards the knees. So we're balancing, we're engaged towards the midline. If you fall out of this or you need to undo and untwist, that's okay. Right now we have our left knee over our right knee, and we have our right arm under our left arm. So if you need to redo, go for that. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, bring the upper body back up, tuck the tailbone. Exhale. Inhale, unrelease, cross the arms and reach them up to the sky. Exhale. Inhale, bring the Back, the bent leg up over the top and find chair again. Exhale. Inhale. Tuck the tailbone. Can you sink even further down? Exhale, forward fold. Very nice. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands through, heart center, find Tadasana. Release the arms to the side. Palms facing forward. Check back in. Notice any differences that posture brought. Anything change from the right to the left side? Anything staying the same? Just being aware. When you're ready, we're going to take the other side. So bring your big toes to touch. Heels are open slightly. From there, zip up from the big toe all the way to the midline. Toes to the ankles and up the calves. Feel the calves squeezing towards one another. Past the knees into the thighs. Thighs are squeezing to the midline. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your knees, hips, and ankle in line. Inhale, find your chair. Exhale. Maybe you're sitting in this chair for a while. Maybe you're going to take eagle with us. If you are, inhale. Bring the right leg over the left leg. Exhale. Maybe you hook the calf. Maybe you don't, wherever you are. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the right arm under the left arm. Squeeze everything to the midline. Inhale. Tuck the tailbone. Keep your shoulders melting down the back. Exhale. Bring the elbows towards the knee. Maybe sink deeper into your chair. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Everything squeezing towards the midline. Exhale. Inhale. Lift the elbows up. Find your back in line. Tuck the tailbone. Exhale. Inhale. Release the arms. Bring them up to the sky. Exhale. Sink deeper into your chair. Inhale, unhook the leg, bring it to a chair posture. Exhale, deepen. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll all the way up, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. Find your last Tadasana. All right. Nice work, everybody. We're through all of those standing postures. We're going to take a little bit of rest here. We're going to take all the energy we built in our legs and we're going to use that to stretch them out. When you're ready, exhale everything to the center of the earth. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the left heel to the sky. Bring the left knee towards the left elbow. On your exhale, come to a high plank position. Inhale, send it back up. Keep the shoulders squared. Exhale, bring the left knee towards the right elbow. Crossing the body. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left knee towards the nose of the forehead. Round through the back. Spread. Press through the space between the shoulder blades. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left knee comes behind the left wrist. Left ankle is encouraged towards the right wrist, but it doesn't have to get all the way up there. So if you have a nice open pigeon, go for it. But if you're back here, that's okay. Wherever you are, untuck the back toes, press the back toes into the ground. Draw the front toes towards the front knee. Actively engage the ankle to protect the knee. Draw your thighs towards one another. Send your tailbone to the earth. You're going to activate your pelvic floor. Your shoulders are above the hips. All right, we want to be able to hang out here in our pigeon. Inhale. Crown is reaching up. Chin is tucked. Tailbone is sent to the center of the earth. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, we're going to walk forward to Sphinx. Elbows are directly below the shoulders. Inhale, elongate the crown. You might just be staying here. If you want to go further, maybe you have a blocker pillow with you. Exhale, you can walk your hands out. Forehead can come to the blocker pillow. Or, if you have space, all the way to the ground. Wherever you are, keep your awareness in that ankle. The front ankle needs to be engaged. Your thighs are still drawing towards one another. Tailbone still to the center of the earth. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, allow your torso to fall into the space you created with that inhale. So each breath helps us stretch here. Inhaling and exhaling. Noticing any points of tension. You don't have to do anything. Just take your awareness to wherever you feel tight. Where awareness goes, prana flows. Prana is our life force energy, and it's going to clear out all of those bits of tension. Inhale and exhale, deepening every time. Couple more breaths. Inhale and exhale. One last breath cycle at your own pace. And when you're ready, an inhale takes your crown away from your tailbone. Bring your elbows under your shoulders. Find that sphinx. Exhale, elongate the spine. Inhale, walk your hands back up. Draw your thighs towards one another. Active through the front ankle. Find that pigeon. Exhale. Inhale up. Plant the hands, tuck the back toe. Exhale, send the front leg back and up. And then maybe circle out that knee. You can stack your left hip on top of your right hip. Whatever you need to kind of find movement and wake that leg up again. It's been compressed in that pigeon. Whatever you need in your practice. And then inhale, find it straight. Exhale, down dog. Drop the knees, untuck the toes, press the hips back towards the heels. Take child's pose for a moment, forehead to the mat. Notice any difference from the right to the left side. So when we do a stretch like pigeon, we want to really allow that to guide our awareness into any differences in our body. Is one side more open? Maybe it's not. Isn't that interesting? Not judging, just being aware. And when you're ready, inhale up into tabletop for a moment. Exhale, tuck the toes, send the hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, float the right leg. Exhale, bring the right knee to the right elbow, come forward to high plank. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right knee to the left elbow, come forward. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose or to the forehead, press between the shoulder blades, really round the back. Inhale up. Exhale, right knee behind the right wrist. Right ankle comes towards the left wrist, but doesn't have to get there. Untuck the back toes. Press the back leg into the ground. Draw the front toes towards the front knee. Protect that knee. Draw your thighs together and inhale up. Shoulders are over the hips. Exhale, tailbone reaching to the center of the earth. Nice tall back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling up. Exhale, lead with your sternum. Find your elbows directly under your shoulders for sphinx. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, you can stay here or you can take it deeper, either to the block or all the way to the ground. Keep those front toes active. Keep your thighs drawn together. Inhale into the belly. Feel your belly press against the thigh, creating a big beach ball of air in your belly. And then exhale, allow your torso to fall into the space you've created, pressing that air out. Inhales and exhales. We're stretching ourselves from the inside out here. Noticing any difference from one side to the other. Couple more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, your own breath cycle, however fast or slow you want to go. When you're ready, inhale, find sphinx, crown reaching away from the tailbone, elbows under the shoulders. Exhale here, elongate the spine. Inhale, draw the thighs together and walk yourself back up. Exhale, tailbone to the center of the earth, crown reaches up. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, tuck the back toes. Inhale, the right leg to the sky. And then open that knee up, maybe stacking your hips, maybe you're just circling out the knee, whatever you need to do to undo that compressed leg that you just created. When you're ready, inhale, elongate that back leg. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep bend in the knees, look between the hands, walk, step, or float to the front, and then go ahead and sit on down. Float the legs, finding both. So you're on your sits bones. Your shins can be parallel to the ground, or you can extend them up if you have nice long hamstrings reaching to the sky. My hamstrings are pretty tight. I'm going to draw my sternum forward. I'm going to open my arms like I'm catching all of the rays of the sun. Inhale, maybe I point the toes away, maybe I draw them back. Whatever you're doing is fine, you just got to be aware of it. Exhale, bring that sternum even closer. Inhale. Exhale, make your way to the ground. You can ground your feet, you can slowly roll back on the back. What's it like to be lying down? Had a pretty intense standing practice today. So what's the difference between standing and lying? Inhale and exhale. We're going to do a little bit of leg work. So from here, bring your hands to right under the low back. So you're going to point your palms face down onto the mat. You're going to lift your tailbone off the ground, and you're going to set it right back down on your hands. From there, inhale, reach the heels to the sky. So our hands are going to protect our low back here. We're going to exhale, slowly make the way close to the ground. You're going to float them just a few inches off the ground. Go as slow as you can. Maybe you point your toes away. Inhale, slowly returning them. Go slow, 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 slow. How slow can you go? Come all the way up. Once you get towards the top, draw your navel towards the spine. Activate those low abs. Draw your toes back towards your chest. Press your heels away from you. And then make your way back down. Send the heels to float just a few inches up off the ground. Go as slow as you can, nice and controlled. Once you get there, a few inches off the ground, press the toes away from you. Inhale, draw your legs back up. Draw the toes towards the body. Exhale. Inhale and exhale, come on down. Heels are floating just a couple inches off the mat. Point the toes away. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly return them to the sky. Inhale, draw those toes in. Exhale, bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug. Just a little bit of an ab workout today. Maybe drawing your forehead up to meet the legs, a nice tight ball here. And then release the shoulders down. Bring the feet to the mat. You want to be able to graze the back of your heels. We're setting up for a bridge here. We're going to take a couple bridges. If you have a wheel in your practice and you want to take that, go for it. Otherwise, press your feet into the ground. Press your hands into the ground and the arms into the ground. Inhale, tuck the tailbone until it comes off the earth. Keep rotating the spine. Inhaling all the way up onto the shoulders. Pressing through the feet. Keeping the knees, ankles, and hips in line. So if your knees are opened up, bring them back together. Relax the buttocks. Inhale into the belly. Draw the sternum forward over your face. Exhale here. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time all the way to the tailbone. You can set up for wheel or you can come up for another bridge. When you're ready, inhale, tuck the tailbone, keep the spine rolling all the way up to the shoulders. This time, bring your hands to clasp underneath your back. Walk your shoulders under. Keep your knees, ankles, and hips in line. Exhale here. Inhale into the belly. Sternum comes forward. Relax the buttocks. Exhale. Inhale up. Release the hands. Exhale, roll down. All right, last one. When you're ready, either you're coming into a wheel or you're going to take this bridge. And if you're in the bridge, grab the outside edges of your mat, or just imagine you have a mat if you don't have one. Inhale, tuck the tailbone, rotate the spine, one vertebrae at a time, come all the way up to the shoulders. This time, try to rip your mat in half. You're going to feel your shoulder blades tuck under, pressing towards the spine. Exhale here, release the buttocks, keep the feet engaged. Knees, ankles, and hips all in line. Exhale. Inhale into the belly, and exhale to calm down. Inhale, draw your knees in towards your chest, give yourself a hug. Exhale, take your left knee, cross it over your right knee like we did in eagle. Maybe you hook the ankle under for the full eagle legs. Maybe it's just squeezing towards the midline. Wherever you are, open your arms up to a T. Inhale. Keep your right shoulder grounded. Exhale, your left shoulder grounded. Exhale, allow the left leg to fall to the right side of the mat. Maybe your gaze comes to the left hand. Inhale into the belly. Exhale to deepen the twist. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Last one, full breath cycle, your own pace. On your next inhale, float the knees up to the top. On your exhale, take it over to the other side for a counter twist, keeping the right shoulder grounded. Maybe you get all the way to the earth, maybe you don't. Wherever you are, inhale. You can gaze to the right shoulder if that helps. Exhale. One more breath, inhaling and exhaling. And then inhale back up to neutral. Exhale, release the knees. Bring your feet towards the wide edges of the mat. Maybe just tick-tock or windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Releasing the low back. And when you're ready, bring the knees back to neutral. Bring them in about hips distance apart. Bring your knees up in towards the belly. Give yourself a little bit of a hug. And then bring the right knee on top of the left knee. Maybe hooking under the calf if you want the full bind, or maybe just half bind, squeezing everything together. Inhale. Open the arms up. Your awareness is in the right shoulder. Exhale. The legs fall to the left side of the mat. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, the gaze goes to the right side. Few breaths here. Inhale and exhale at your own pace. One more breath cycle. Inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, inhale up to neutral. Exhale over to the other side. The left shoulder grounds. The gaze can come to the left side. Inhale and exhale. Just a couple breaths here. One more full cycle. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale to neutral. Unwind the legs. Maybe tick-tocking out the knees. Windshield wipering the knees, whatever you want to call this. And then find yourself in neutral. Bring the knees in. Bring the forehead to the knees. Third eye connects in with the knees. Give yourself a big hug. And then exhale, release everything. Come to lie on the mat. Make any adjustments you need. Get nice and comfortable. Ankles can open up. Hands can face up. We're finding Shavasana for a couple minutes. Inhale and exhale. Check back in. Notice any tension in the body. And then engage all of the muscles in the body. Squeeze the toes back. Squeeze the hands in. Arms, legs, everything. Chest. Maybe you can squeeze your face in. And then release. Turn everything off. Feel your body melting into the earth below you. Coming finally into Shavasana. welcome to staying here to finish your practice, holding your Shavasana as long as you'd like. If you're ready to come out, maybe starting by wiggling your fingers and toes, bringing your awareness back into your body. Moving your ankles and your wrists, our arms and your legs, and tapping and rolling. Wiggle your torso, whatever you need. And stretch your feet away from you. Reach your arms up, stretch your arms away from you. Get a nice full body stretch. And then ball everything up, draw your knees in, give yourself a big hug. You can roll over to your preferred side. Your head can come to rest on a bicep. Take a moment in the fetal position. With the position we started our lives in, gathering up energy. And when you're ready to be reborn, press your top hand into the earth and make your way up to seated. Allow your head to come up last. Maybe taking a block or a pillow to prop your hips up, keep your knees below your hips. Your eyes can be open or closed, and you get to see and get nice and comfortable. Then draw your hands in towards heart center. Take a moment and thank yourself for coming to practice, taking the time to find yoga. Thank all of those with us on this live stream for joining us. Thank all of those with us at home for allowing us to have the space to find this practice. When you're ready, bring your thumbs to your third eye, shoulders melting down the back. Bow forward to seal in the effects of yoga. Take as long as you need here. And when you're ready to take yoga with you off of the mat into your everyday world, and inhale, put your crown back up. Exhale, release the hands, palms up for more energy, down for more grounding. And in your own time, if your eyes are closed, blink them open, coming back to the space around you. Thank you all so much for coming to practice with me today. I was just about an hour. My name is Mitchell Kaufman. I'm the yoga program manager at Fountain Valley. We miss you all. We can't wait to see you all in person, but until then, we're so glad to have this opportunity to still practice and share our time with you. Please leave any comments. Let us know anything you want to see in other practices in the future. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll see you all very soon. I'll be back next Wednesday, same time, 3 o'clock. Hope to see you then. Bye.